In this video, we're going to know about how we can get the slope or y-intercept from the equation or from the graph. Okay, let's start to know about the slope. How I can know the slope from the equation or the graph. So let's start with the equation here. Here is the equation. Y equals negative half x plus 3. Okay. Where is the slope here? The slope is the coefficient of x, or the number next to x. So it's called the slope, like here, negative 1 over 2, or negative half. Okay? Okay, that's for how I can get the slope from the equation. Okay, but how I can get it from the graph? Let's see it together. If I have a graph like this, the slope is a change in y over a change in x. So I will indicate any 2 points like here. Then I will make right triangle to match it together, like the purple triangle here. Then count how many units in the y. Amazing. 1, 2, 3. It's 3. And how many in the x? It's only 1 unit. So the slope equals change in y 3 units over a change in x 1. And that's all. Is that hard? Again, to get the slope from equation, graph, I will indicate 2 points like here, this and this. This point and this point. Okay, someone asking me, Miss, why these 2 points? Honey, any point that you want, you can indicate. Only 2 points on the graph, okay? The condition will be on the graph. Any 2 points and make the right triangle, like the purple one, then count how many units in the y-axis to get the change in y, and how many points, units on the x-axis to get the change in x. You got it? So, like this, I can get the slope from the graph. Okay, what about the y-intercept? Here, the y-intercept of a line is the point where the line crosses the y-axis. What does that mean? Look at this graph here. This is my graph, right? Where is y-axis? Is here. So where they are intersect in this point. So this point is called y-intercept. Here it's 3, right? And that's all. So the y-intercept where the graph intersects with y-axis in a point, it's here 3. Okay, what about from the equation? Yes, the constant number. Here, the constant in the equation is called y-intercept. Here is, what is the constant number here? Amazing, 3. So it's called the y-intercept. It's the constant number without any variable. You got it or not? Amazing. So here how we can get the slope and y-intercept from the graph or from the equation. Let's see example like this. Okay, here I wanted to get the y-intercept. Do you think where is the y-intercept here? Think for a while. Amazing. Where the graph intersect with the y-axis. So this point is the y-intercept, and here is negative 2. You got it? Amazing. Okay, what about the slope? As we agreed, what about the slope? Good. We'll indicate first 2 points. I will indicate this point and this point. Then what you will do? Amazing. I will make a right triangle. Right? Okay. Do you remember what is the slope? Yes, a change in y over a change in x. Okay, I wanted to count how many units in y. Amazing. This is y. 1, 2. So 2 over x, 1, 2. 2. So the slope will be 2 over 2 equals 1. Huh, you got it? Amazing. Okay, do you know maybe the slope positive or negative? Maybe it will be positive or negative. Okay, how I can know if that positive or negative? Okay, if the slope is in the direction of my check, it will be positive. Do you think here with my check or opposite of my check? Amazing, with my check. So the slope will be positive 1. Okay, what about if opposite of my check, like here? Look at my check here. It's opposite of my check, so it will be positive or negative? No, negative. Amazing. You got it? Okay. From here, I wanted to get the slope and the y-intercept, huh? Let's say it together. The y-intercept where the graph intersect with y-axis in only one point, so it will be here. Again, the slope, sorry, the y-intercept is where the y-axis intersect with my graph in only one point. So the y-intercept here is negative 3, this point. Amazing. Okay. What about the slope? Think for a while. First, think what I should do. Yes, intersect 2 points or indicate 2 points here and here. Indicate 2 points. Then make a right triangle. Right? Amazing. Then what I will do? I will write change in y over change in x. Change in y, count how many units in y? 1, 2, 3. 3. Over how many in x? 1, 2, 3, 4. Over 4. I will make it again. Change. I will indicate 2 points here and here. Make a right triangle. Connect 2 points to the origin like this. Okay? Then slope is a change in y over change in x. So equals 1. Count how many units in y? 1, 2, 3. So I will write here 3. And how many units in x? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4. So the slope here is 3 over 4. What about the sign? Is that with my check or opposite of my check? Opposite of my check, so it will be negative. So the slope here is negative. Okay, do you know we can here write the equation? Of course, yes. How? Look over here. Y equals the slope first. The slope here is negative 3 over 4x. Right? Where is the y-intercept? Amazing, negative 3. So negative 3. You got it? Again. To write the equation, I will write y. Y equals. First of all, I should write slope multiplied by x. Negative 3 over 4x. Plus the constant. The constant here is y-intercept negative 3. So like this, I can get the equation. Is that hard from the graph? It's so easy, right? Okay, let's see another question. Okay, first of all, look at here. Positive slope. Yes, with my check. Look, with my check. Okay, negative, opposite of my check. Okay. If the line is horizontal, like this, it will be, slope will be 0. And if it's a vertical line, it will be undefined. You got it? Okay. Let's see another example about this. I wanted to write this equation. Yes, it's the same question here. Okay, so you will write first y equals slope. Do you remember the slope here? Yes. Here, I will indicate the 2 points here. This point and this point. Count change in y is 2, change in x is 2, 2. So the slope here will be 1. 2 over 2 equals 1, right? Change in y over change in x. Okay. What about my direction? With my check, so it will be positive 1. So the slope here, positive 1. Okay. To write the equation, I will start with y first. Y equals, the slope is 1 multiplied by x plus the y-intercept. Y-intercept here is where the graph intersect with the y-axis, so it will be here -2. And that's all. It's so easy.